So, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Well, to start, this is my syllabus, English for paramedics. Um, let's go. These are the units that I prepare, and I'm going to be doing unit number 1, which is patient assessment and communication. Specifically 1.2, which is patient vitals and history. Let's move on to the lesson plan. Here we have the strategies, the techniques, the methods, and I'm going to be using Bamboozle and obviously my computer and slides, and a random roulette and a quiz. That's everything with the syllabus. So let's move on to the class. Oh, wait. Okay. So, good evening, students. How are you today? Are you
Fine, I think that
tired? Are you okay?
Fantastic, fantastic.
not at all.
Okay,
Very good.
I like that
Very fine.
energy.
Very
Okay,
fine.
so we're going to start with English for paramedics. The objective for this class is that students will be able to ask for and record a patient's vital signs and medical history using clear and concise language. They can also ask for and record a patient's vitals and medical history accurately and clearly. So basically, all of you are going to learn how to speak properly to a patient in any condition. So let's begin with the warm-up. The warm-up is a bamboozle, so you are going to be doing team 1 and team 2. So in the order I see here, Yandri and Andres are going to be team number 1, and Carlos and Alejandro will be team number 2. So, Yandri, please pick a number.
Number 4.
So, how can you tell if a person is conscious? What can you say about that? How can you tell a person has consciousness?
How can I ask?
Yes.
So maybe, excuse me, sir, are you okay?
Okay. Let's see. Could be. They can talk and respond to your questions. So if you ask, you wait for them to respond. It's okay. That question is it's accurate. So now moving on. Carlos, please pick a number.
Okay. Five. Five.
Number 5. What is the word for fast heart rate? Oh, guys, you can know that the team, the both of you can answer if you know the answer.
Okay.
What is the word for fast heart rate? When your heart is going crazy. Boom, 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 boom.
Attack heart.
Yes, it's tachycardia, but yes,
Okay.
that is when your hearts go insanely fast. So, Andres, please choose a number.
7.
Number 7. Oh, no, you go to last place.
Sorry, Jandri.
That's sad.
Don't worry,
Okay.
just okay.
Alejandro, please pick a number.
Okay, number 2.
Number 2. What is a paramedic's main job?
Okay, so for me, a paramedics, okay, the main job, well, is to assist people that are hurt or maybe in a problem.
Yes, that is to help people who are sick or hurt, basically. Yes, correct. Carlos, No, sorry, Yandri. Pick a number.
Number 10.
Number 10. What is a normal body temperature?
36.6.
What is the normal range?
36.
36 is okay.
36.6
Let's see.
degrees centigrade, I think.
Okay, it's close. So I'm gonna give it to you because it could vary depending on where you are. So if you are in a cold place, it could be 36, 35, or if you are like us in on the beach or near the beach where the sun gets too hot, this is like the normal rate. So I'm gonna give it to you.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, now Carlos, pick another number.
14.
14. How do you ask a patient if they are in any pain?
Mm, Well, first of all, I will ask him to tell me if maybe that person could have any pain. Yeah, I think the most the most common question that is
Yeah,
necessary to ask.
it could be the most common one. Are you in any pain or does it hurt? So, perfect. Andres, please choose another number.
12.
12. Oh, Andres, you get all.
Okay.
Okay, that is perfect. Alejandro, please.
Number 1.
Number 1. What does it mean if a patient has high pulse?
Okay. It's for me. It's a mean that could be a heart problem, or they
Yeah,
are suffering will be anxiety as well.
okay. So their heart is beating very fast. Yes, that is like the origin of the problem. Yandri, again, another one.
Number 6.
Number 6. What does a person's pulse measure? What does it measure when you take a pulse on a person?
And maybe the tension of the body, because when they are, sorry, when they are measuring the pulse, they are knowing how many beats per minute the heart has.
Perfect. How fast their heart is beating. Perfect. Carlos.
Okay. Number 8. Okay.
Number 8. What is the first thing a paramedic should check when they get to a patient?
The patient's pressure.
Pressure, let's see. If the scene is safe. Well, it's normally when a paramedic arrives to a house, there's been a lot of scenarios where people with mental health issues call the ambulance and the paramedics arrive and they try to kill them when they're in their houses. So the first rule for a paramedic is to make sure the scene is safe. So
Okay.
sadly you get it now, but now you know it.
Okay. Yes, I know.
Okay. Now, Andres, please.
11.
What does it mean if a patient has fever?
Is when a person have a high temperature.
Yes, when their body temperature is higher than normal. So from 37, higher than that, that is that they have fever. Alejandro, please.
Number 9.
Number 9. How can you tell if a person is breathing?
First, I take the pulse, and for second, I could hear if they are, of course, breathing.
Okay, you use your ears to hear
My
if they are
Exactly.
okay. You can look for the chest rising and falling or listen for breaths. So that is correct. You can just look at them or you can listen. Yandri, please, the final one.
Number 3.
Number 3. Swap points. Okay. Carlos, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. 13.
Why is it important to check a patient's vital signs?
It's really important because, well, in order to know what symptoms that person could have, in order to make sure that the patient is well, doesn't have certain pains, I could say.
Okay,
It
yeah.
is also, so sorry, it is also to make sure what procedure the paramedic is going to do.
Yeah, it also you can know what you can do depending of their signs. So to see if they are stable, so that's what you said, Alejandro, and how serious their condition is. So that is okay for you guys. So at the end, team 2 won, but it was pretty hard. So thank you so much for participating. And it was pretty close for both teams. So going back now, I have here to share with you these mnemonics to check vitals and patient's history. So what are mnemonics, first of all? Are these letters, which every letter has a significant, or you can by all of these letters you can remember things. So that are mnemonics. So these are mnemonics to that paramedics use to remember which vitals and what they are going to ask to a patient in an incident. So we have the OPQRST and SEM. These are the most common ones. So the OPQRST are: when did the pain start? For O. For P, provocation. Does anything make the pain worse or better? For Q, quality. How would you describe the pain? For R, radiation. Does the pain move or travel to another part of your body? For S, severity. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm pretty sure our parents asked for this when we were little kids. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it, your pain? And for last one, the time. How long have you had this pain? Maybe a few minutes, maybe from a week ago. So that is for OPQRST. And for sample, the S is for signs and symptoms. What are you feeling right now? The A for allergies. Do you have any allergies? This is very also common and needed to ask to a patient if they have allergies to certain medications or food or anything else. For M, we have medications. Are you taking any medications right now? Because sometimes medications can cause another effects that the patient was not waiting. So for P, past medical history. Have you had any medical problems in the past? This can also influence the way that us as paramedics treat their patients. For L, last oral intake. When was the last time you ate or drank something? Because maybe it could be a case of food poisoning. So you have to know all of these details. And finally, events leading up to the incident. Can you tell me what happened right before you started feeling sick? Or can you tell me what happened before you had this incident? Maybe the patient was walking to the bathroom and it tripped and fell, and now they have this problem. So all of these are very common ways, and this is the easiest way to remember all of these questioning you have to do to a patient. So now for practice time, I'm gonna need you to pair up to do the next participation. So here we have some let's say things that a patient could experience. We have chest pain, we have fever and nausea, these are not that bad, let's say. And we have also incidents like a fall or a car accident. So you are going to form pairs. For example, Yandri and Carlos. I'm going to be the pair number 1. And Andres and Alejandro will be number 2. So Yandri is going to be the patient, and Alejandro is going to be the paramedic. So in the roulette by destiny, it will be selected the situation that Yandri, in this case, will going to pretend, and Alejandro, as the paramedic, will have to ask the proper questions, remembering all the sample and the OPQRST. So depending on the situation, Alejandro will have to choose which of these questions will be the correct ones to ask Yandri in order to know what happened to him and what can Alejandro do for him. So is it clear?
Yes.
Is it clear for everybody? Because you are going to
Yes.
work right now.
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
It is like a role play.
Yes, exactly. It's like a role play
Yeah.
where you have to pretend to be the patient and the other partner, the paramedic. So
Okay.
let's begin with Yandri and Carlos. Yandri and Alejandro, sorry. So, Yandri, here we have to choose your situation.
Go ahead. I'm ready. I'll be the patient, right?
Yeah, you be the patient.
Okay.
So, chest pain. Let's see what we have for chest pain. So, for chest pain, a patient complains of a crushing pain in the chest, and that is spreading to all arms and neck. They feel sort of breath and dizzy. So, you have to pretend all of these that you have your chest pain, that it affects your arms, you feel a little dizzy, you feel like you cannot breathe very well. And Alejandro is going to ask you the questions. So I'm going to continue sharing so you can see the questions, Alejandro. Tell me, what should you use? You want to use the OPQRST questions or the sample ones?
Okay, let me see. Could you share the sample ones, please?
The sample ones, yes.
Okay. Gosh. Okay, the first one.
Okay.
The OPQ.
Okay. So now you can begin, Jandri.
Hello, I'm feeling really bad. Please, could you help me?
Yes, of course. Please, have a seat. Okay. When did the pain start, or where, what are your situation?
My current situation is that I'm feeling really bad. My heart is beating so fast, and the pain started just a few minutes ago, but it's really beating so fast.
Okay, so does anything make the pain better or worse?
Not at all, but if I walk a little bit, I feel worse in any second.
Okay, please. Uh, how would you describe the pain? So it is sharp, dull, stabbing, or etchy.
I, it's so I feel so bad when it the heart is beating. So it's really bad.
Okay, so how long have you had this pain?
Just around a few minutes, but last week I had something similar. I feel so bad. Please help me.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna make sure that everything is okay. I'm gonna recommend to you some um spills. Okay, so relax.
Thanks so much.
Okay, that was perfect. Jandri is such a good actor. Okay, thank you very much. So let's move on to Andres and Carlos.
Okay.
Okay.
I suggest you that Andres could be the patient and Carlos could be the paramedic. Okay, so
Mhm.
Andres, we are going to see which is your situation.
Okay.
So let's take out chest pain because already did it, Janri. Okay, let's see.
Okay.
Okay, so you fall. You fell from somewhere. Let's go back to the presentation.
From
Here.
from somewhere like stairs, right?
Maybe it could be.
Yes.
Maybe, oh, here it says, an elderly patient is not suggesting anything to you unless has fallen and is laying on the floor. They are conscious but complain of severe pain in their hip. So all the
In the
pain
hip.
that you are suffering is on your hip. So,
Yeah.
Carlos, what would you like to use? Would you like to use sample or OPQRST?
Sorry. Up yours.
Okay, so you guys can begin now.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Okay. Last night I have a little accident. I was walking in the stairs from the second floors of my house, but suddenly I fell from the last stairs. Unfortunately, I don't have serious problems in my head, but my hips are really I have pain in my hips. I feel numbness in the right side, and also I have I have like swelling muscles around the hips. So could you help me with or what kind I do for this pain, like exercises maybe or I X ride? Probably
Yes.
I did.
Yes, definitely. Well, but first of all, I would like to make some questions. Yeah, just to make sure if how bad your accident was, right? For example, well, does anything make the pain better or worse when you had fallen?
Mm, when the pain is increasing in the last hours. Yesterday I don't feel so bad as today, and that's the reason why I asking you for your help.
Okay, nice. And how would you describe your pain? It is really sharp, dull, or itchy?
Sometimes I feel like a stabbing pain in the right side, and also my muscles are in my legs are swollen, and yeah, I feel bad for that.
Okay, and well, as I noticed that you have mentioned that the pain has spread over the the rest of your parts of your body, right? Yeah. So
Especially in the legs.
yeah, and okay. And does does any another pain move or travel to another different part of your body because of the accident that you had?
Mm, I also I also feel pain in the tips of my toes.
Okay. And on a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst pain you ever felt, what number would you give your pain in that scale?
Okay. In the hips, 10, 10, 10.
And what
And
about the toes
in the
of
toes,
your
maybe is like 6 or 7, I think.
yeah?
And in the legs, 5.
Mm, and yeah, I would definitely make sure that you have to take some pills, yeah, and I will try to call you in a couple of weeks just to know if the pain that you had uh is is longer, yeah, I think, and I will call you again.
Okay. Like paracetamol.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Okay, okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay, perfect, guys. I hope your hip pain could be better, Andres.
I hope to.
Okay, that was all the practice. All of you did very well, guys. Thank you so much. So, as our final step for the class, we are going to do a quiz. So, I'm gonna move on to the quiz, and you can join if you scan this code. Okay, you can scan this QR on your phone and you can enter to the quiz.
Miss, sorry, my cell phone is dead. So could you um send the link, please?
Okay, yeah, of course. I can send you
Thank
the
you.
link. Let me wait till your partners scan the QR. Okay, okay, Andres is in. I'm going to share the link with Alejandro. So, okay, I'm gonna share the link and you can see the code on the screen. So,
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so we can start the quiz. Okay, I can see that all of you finished. So I'm gonna end the quiz. Okay, so I can see that you respond some of these questions wrong. So let's see. The first one was when a paramedic asks a patient, "How long have you had this pain?" Which part of the body of the OPQRST mnemonic is being addressed? Which were your answers?
It was time.
It was time, yeah, it's time.
It was time. Yeah, that was the correct answer. Some of you said severity or, yeah, no, just one of you said severity. So moving on to the next one. Which question would a paramedic ask to gather information for the M in sample? The correct answer was, are you
Are you
taking any
taking any medication?
medications? Yeah, that was the M in sample. The M in sample is for medication. In the next one, when using the OPQRST mnemonic for a patient in pain, what does the R stand for? The R, sorry. It stands for radiation. So in OPQRST is for radiation. Two of you got it right. Next one. A paramedic asked, do you have any allergies? Which part of the sample mnemonic are they checking? All of you got it correct. It was allergies. So, and the final one. What does the E in the sample mnemonic represent? It represents events leading up to the incident. So, I think all of you did quite a good job. Also, we can practice a lot more, but it was okay. So I'm not gonna show you like the first place because I don't think that is very assessing. So all of you did a great job. That's all you need to know. So thank you very much for your participation on the quiz. And for the next class, we are going to see a little bit more about explaining procedures to your patients. For example, when you already said, okay, you have this, this, and that. Now, what is the procedure that you, as paramedics, have to follow? So that was everything for the class. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Miss.